Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful darlings. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Baba Lucy Bay. I am a bookstagrammer, a booktuber, a book lover, a book reviewer, a bookish person. And today is a bookish day. And this book is quite different. I haven't opened this, by the way. And a bit of a history about this. So Joburg Theatre was celebrating its 60th birthday, and I was so happy to be part of that celebration. Hence, I got this, right? I got this. And this is, I think it's an album, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just find out when we open this. But it says Joburg Theatre Diamond Jubilee. And what happened there was Joburg Theatre unveiled stars, like the ones in somewhere in America, I think it's Hollywood or, yeah, where they have stars dedicated to stars or members of the entertainment industry who have played a role, a very big role in the arts. And for Joburg Theatre, I think these are the people who have played a very, very big role in the arts and in the theatres. I can't recall the names of the people who were honored on the day, but I think I can recall a few. It was Mjali Jones, I forgot her name, Mari Togo Ujola Nubani from Stumo, John Gani, obviously, Gibson Kente, obviously, Trevor Noah, obviously, Riyad Musa, oh, the late Don Matera. Can you believe it? Don Matera was honored with that star, and he died the following day. No, it wasn't the following day. He was honored on Saturday, and he passed away on Monday. So I thought, wow, what a beautiful tribute to a poet like Don Matera to have been honored. And then, at least he got his flowers while he could smell them. But he was old, so his family was there. His kids were there. And I happened to know one of his kids, and I was like, girl, I thought you would be there. And she's like, oh man, we have to share these things. So my siblings had to be at that event. And yeah, so rest in peace, Don Matera. We appreciate the work you have left behind for us, which are the books you wrote. My intentions are to read his books. I'm not big on poetry, but I am also a versatile reader, so I will probably tap into that sometime. I don't know when. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. So I'm opening up this beautiful Joburg Theatre. I think it's an album, but let's find out. So this is the back, and this is Joburg Theatre, and this is the front cover. Who was also honored? Greg Mangoma was honored. He's one of South Africa's best choreographers, and I was so happy that he also was one of the people who got his flowers while he could smell them, and he was there. It was beautiful. I'll remember Miriam Makeba was also honored. I can't remember all of them. Another one, Desmond Dube, was also honored. Very phenomenal because he was also there. Athol Fugard, obviously. People who played a really big impact. And yeah, maybe the names are in this book. Let's find out. Yeah. Those stars are very beautiful, guys, by the way. And I would have loved to be honored if I was an artist of some sort. So maybe one day when we do some honorings of people who read books in South Africa, maybe we'll get our stars one day. But anyways, Angikolapo. So contents of this book is from the beginning, opening the theater, South African realities, reconstruction and reopening, changing of the guard, a new relationship with the city of Joburg, the Joburg Theatre umbrella, a search for cultural synchronicity. And this is one of the books. So yeah, like I said, I think this is an album. So the album is just taking you from the beginning to where we are now, 6 years later, after this theater was opened. So an aerial view of the Civic Theatre under construction between 1960 to 1962. So this is Joburg Theatre in its inception. Can you see it's here? So this is how it started. Obviously started from the bottom. Now we are here, and let's see here, executive mayor, member of the mayoral committee, and chairperson. So there's a foreword here by Dr. Mpho Phalatse, who is currently the mayor of Joburg. She is professionally a medical doctor, and I believe that she is doing a phenomenal job, considering that she's only like a few months into this thing, and she has a very good team of MMCs who are working so hard. So there's the MMC for Community Development, Councillor Ronald Harris, who is also on this. So these are 4 words of the mayor, MMC Ronald Harris, and the chairperson of Joburg Theatres, who is Zane Mears. Now Zane Mears, you will know him from Seven Delan, and he's also like played a very big role in the entertainment industry. So he grew up in TV, you will remember him. And then we have our beautiful CEO of the Joburg Theatre. Her name is Xoliswa Nduneni-Ngema. What a beautiful CEO. She is beautiful. And so this is also her words here. So I don't know if I should read this, maybe. Okay, let's quickly read this. 2022 is an exciting year for Joburg City Theatres as we celebrate Soweto Theatre's 10-year anniversary and Joburg Theatre's 60th year anniversary. These anniversaries represent both pride and what we have achieved so far, as well as a reminder of the challenges we face ahead. As we celebrate these milestones, we want to continue building upon JCT's foundation core competencies in order to set ourselves up for success in future years. I proudly take this opportunity to thank our shareholder, the City of Joburg, led by our Executive Mayor, Councillor Mpho Phalatse, for their ongoing support, both financial and strategic. We value the immense support by the member of Mayoral Committee for Community Development, Councillor Ronald Harris, through his vested interest in the theatre business and providing much needed assistance and leadership. My gratitude goes to the board for their continued guidance and support, the executive management team, and our skilled and tirelessly enthusiastic employees of Joburg Theatre, whose team I'm honored to lead, for their support and commitment. Finally, to our most important stakeholders, the theatre makers and theatre goers, you constantly reassure us that there is a need for a city theatre that provides world-class live entertainment to enrich the souls of the citizens of Joburg. We commit to continue to walk with you on our journey to being a leading African artistic platform, providing sustainable, development-oriented, and diverse programming and services. So from the beginning, they write the history of the theatre. And let's see. Joburg had been a city for less than a century, and the contours of its cultural landscape were very different from what they are now. Television broadcasts in South Africa were still 15 years into the future. Commercial live theatres such as His Majesty's The Empire and the Colosseum were clustered together downtown, forming a modest local version of the West End or Broadway. Joburg also hosted a number of smaller theatres in what was then known as Town, in Braamfontein, Hillbrow, and a few close suburban neighborhoods. So this is the opening of the theatre. Opening night at the Joburg City Theatre was on August 27, 1962. It was a gala event. And yeah, the mayor of Joburg and civic dignitaries attended, and special commemorative boxes of chocolate were given to every woman who attended the opening. They should have given us chocolates now. How can you put this on a book and not give us chocolates? Joburg Theatres. Come on. So this is the Civic Theatre. This book is quite big. It's got a lot of stuff. So I'll just see some of the interesting pictures I like, and I will share them with you. And obviously, you know, during apartheid, the theaters were mainly for white people. So in the beginning of this book, you'll see a lot of white productions, and then, you know, there was actually a lot of whites in the beginning because whites ruled during those days. Then there was the Dance Theatre of Harlem. Meanwhile, the Market Theatre, the City of Joburg Department of Arts and Culture, a major bank, and the American Embassy were in the midst of negotiation for a South African tour by an American dancer company, the renowned Dance Theatre of Harlem. There's something here. It says, scan to enjoy Kippy's sound. So let me try to scan and see what happens. Okay, so you saw the experience. So you just scan and then you listen to the music. It will take you to those times. Yeah, I don't see the year here, but I think it's okay. It says 1997. Production of Kippy the Legend is Remembered, written by Mutobi Mulwatse. Oh, and there's James Ngcobo. James Ngcobo is, what is he now? But I know he works for Joburg Theatres. So this is James Ngcobo. Yeah. So yeah, so good to see now. In the 90s, our black people coming in. The explosion of black talent. So this is when we infiltrated now. This was our time. You see that? This is us now. People with soul. These are our theater shows in the 1990s. Oh, this is Abigail Kubeka. The other day, a while ago, but this year, Abigail Kubeka was performing at Dr. Kuma's house in Sophia Town. and she was flirting. Oh, this woman knows how to flirt, hey? Like, she can flirt. Yeah, so these are some of the shows that were at Joburg Theatres. Janice Honeyman was also one of the people who were honored on the day. I don't know if this is Janice Honeyman. It is Janice Honeyman. This is Janice. She was also honored. I think, I don't know her history, but I think she did very good in the theater. Looks like this now. This is how I know it to be. Then they have a ballet studio. They do such beautiful ballet there. Their shows, the ballet shows at Joburg Theatres are everything. You need to go there. You need to check them out. Don't say I didn't tell you. Well, I think these are some of the people who have had the pleasure of performing at Joburg Theatres. I would also like to perform at Joburg Theatres, you know. If you know me, you would know that my love for theatres started very young. And I was once a performer in my youth, my young days. I'm saying in my youth like I'm not youth. Anyways, in my young days. And I did theatre. I was at the State Theatres at the time. And things happened, man, you know. But I just want you to know that theatre is my first love. Desmond Dube! Guys, Desmond Dube has such a feminine smile. He's got, I don't know how to describe Desmond Dube, but this picture, just look at this picture. This is Desmond Dube. And Desmond Dube, when I look at him on this picture and his smile, I just see like a very loving woman. Wow. This guy is everything, guys. Remember his show on SABC2? What was it called? That show. I loved it so much. I just forgot the name of the show now. But yeah, Desmond Dube is one of the people who are priceless in our society. I'm also like glad he got his flowers while he could smell them. That is very important because we tend to honor people after they have passed. And I feel for me, a person when they are still alive, that is where you can make them feel appreciated. You know, you don't have to give them money. You just have to give them your time and show them your appreciation. Because what's the point of this person dying and then you buy a casket that is worth more than, I don't know, more than whatever, your car, for example. I know a lot of, especially as Black people, we tend to try and show people that we loved our past relatives by having these big funerals where there's 2 slaughtered cows and then there's this expensive casket and then we buy these expensive clothes in honor of this person. But while they were still alive, they didn't even go to spesa. Guys, we need to change that narrative. Hey, we need to honor people while they can still be honored. I think what Joburg Theatres did was quite beautiful. This is Soweto Theatres. You should also go to Soweto Theatres. The first show I watched at Soweto Theatres was this year, and it was King Xoliswa. I loved it so much. There's in the opening, and then there's this guy, he comes, he's one of the narrators, and then when he says Fukani na na na, I forgot the song. he just gave me goosebumps, and I can never forget that performance. King Cetshwayo was the best. You should go to these theaters, man. Let's support our theaters. Let's go back and watch these shows. I love theater. Theater is life. Joburg Theatre, I've been here for a workshop, not for a show. I would love to go to one of the shows at Joburg Theatre because it's close to where I stay. So yeah, one of the performances there. This one, okay, so it's a news, but these are theater giants. Can you see them? Can you see them? Guys, have you watched the Suitcase? I don't know why they're not bringing it back. The Suitcase must come back with Siyabonga Twala and Namhla Sipamla. That woman can act. The actors we have in South Africa, guys. Live performances. You need to experience these things before you die. Just go to theaters and experience life, man. Oh, it was Angelique Kidjo. Here, you can't see her properly, but yeah, these theaters host one of the best shows. Oh, I see some Aubrey Powe, the CEO of Joburg City Theatres, and this is the director of Arts, Culture and Heritage in the city of Joburg. His name is Vuisile Mshudulu, if I'm not mistaken. People who are doing really great things, hey, in the arts industry. The CEO does an amazing job, and we just need to support these things, man. We need to watch these shows. I appreciate Joburg City Theatres because I'm a theater fanatic. I don't know about you guys, but I really hope that he was also honored. He also had his star there. You need to experience. They also make nice food, by the way, at the theaters. Joburg Theatre has a restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. I've had really nice meals there. And you know what? I actually want to invite 2 of my viewers to one of the shows at Joburg Theatres, and I want you to experience what I have experienced. And I would appreciate if, just tell me why you would like to go to Joburg Theatres. There's a few shows that I can think of that I will personally go with you to watch those shows. And I am inviting you to comment on the comment section below and tell me why you would love to go to go and watch a show at Joburg Theatres. It will just be a random selection. I will invite you to the show and we will watch the show together. And then maybe we'll do like a short review of that show afterwards. So do the right thing. Like, comment, subscribe. I think I am done with the book. It's almost towards the end of this wonderful, what is it? A picture book? Yeah, it's a picture book. Artistic director James Ngcobo is the new Joburg Theatres artistic director, and this is a page dedicated to him. So yay, James Ngcobo, we love you. We appreciate your contribution to the arts industry. Let me tell you something. This book is so heavy. It's very heavy. Oh, these are the stars. These are the stars I was telling you about. These are the stars. They look so beautiful live. We have, so these stars are Patrick Mayhard, Hugh Masekela, Mimi Kotse, Sibongile Khumalo, Des and Don Liebenberg, Gibson Kente, Joan Brickhill, Prof Mzilikazi Khumalo, Janice Honeyman, Toby Cronier, Johnny Clegg, Desmond Dube, Athol Fugard, Tembi Mjali Jones, Dr. Kani, John Kani, Brenda Fassi, Peter Dakies, Trevor Noah, Miriam Makeba, Greg Mangoma. These are the stars that Joburg Theatres honored, to those who came before, the present, and future legends. I appreciate this book so much, and they had a nice show after the formal event where the mayor did a keynote address. This is where it ends. This is Joburg Theatres for you guys in 60 years. I don't think they could put everything here, because I'm sure there's a lot of shows that played at the theater, and I'm sure we'll have another 60 years and hopefully I will be there again. But I'll be 90 something. But anyways, it doesn't matter, I'll be a very nice 90 something year old to celebrate another milestone of Joburg City Theatres. So, Joburg Theatres, everybody! Happy 60th! I feel like I've been saying one thing over and over and over again. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. My hands are sore now because this book is heavy. It's very heavy. So I will see you on my next video. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.